Our kids, after all. 7:53, you know when you're a mom and you have to make so many hard decisions, we know that so well. Well, your kids won't necessarily agree.
But Cindy Crawford is also a working mom who was in business that her daughter wanted to be in.
Yes, you know, we're going to be talking to another working mom about the struggles. Also, one of the stars from Basketball Wives, she's coming in. She's changing her career a little bit as a mom. We've got a little surprise for her, too, so that's going to come up here at 8:30.
All right, let's stay on the topic of working moms. It's not always easy to go back to work, and Craig Treadway is here now with a career coach, friend of the show, with some good advice. What's going on?
Well, Suki, there are approximately 5 million stay-at-home moms in the United States. But if you're looking to trade in play dates for Playcheck, we've got what you need to know to get back to work. And here with details is our friend, career coach and executive career consultant, Laurie Rosenfield. Laurie, thanks for being with us again. All right, let's get right to it. What would you say is the biggest challenge for women, facing women, rather, who have left the workforce to raise kids and now they want to come back?
The biggest challenge is a crisis in confidence. Worry that their skills are out of date, that technology is moving too fast. Don't underestimate the magnitude of this challenge. It really can be daunting.
So you really should consider it a challenge, though, when you first started.
It is a challenge. I think there are 3 C's that you can use to combat it. First of all, that confidence I talked about. Figure out what's undermining yours, and then make a commitment. Understand that this can take up to a year once you've decided to go back to work to make it happen, so you've got to stick with it. And then creativity. You have to think out of the box sometimes about what are your skills, think about your passions, do a little soul searching, figure out what's right for your life now.
What about that big gap on your resume, though? Sometimes that's a red flag to employers.
You have to embrace it. You have to tackle it head on. You know what? I don't know about you, but I don't know too many stay-at-home moms who are sitting on the couch 24 hours a day. They're volunteering. They're doing work that's not paid, and they're getting transferable skills doing that work. And that can be put on the resume just as paid work skills can be put on a resume and should be.
Okay, so say your skills are a little out of date. I mean, are there practical ways that you can get some of that relevant experience back or update your skills?
Yes, there are. If you had an MBA from before, check with your school. A lot of schools are doing short-term skills update classes. Companies are offering what they're calling returnships or internships. Don't be intimidated if you think you're too old. You know what? You're offering free labor to companies, or volunteer someplace at a company or an organization that's in line with your career goals.
All right. What if a 9-to-5 schedule is just too much for you to jump back into right away?
Well, it can be. So consider part-time work, temporary work, work from home. I recently saw a great website called HireMyMom.com, and they aggregate opportunities for working from home. And also, Working Mother magazine publishes the 100 best companies to work for working mothers.
Okay, if you've been out of the game for a while, should you expect that you're not going to make as much money as you did before?
Well, not necessarily, but if you were very highly compensated in 2009, you may go back to work and see that there's been a shift in the marketplace and be prepared for that. And also, if you're making a total shift in your career to a new direction, you may have to take a little left-hand turn, a little lower pay to move ahead forward for the future.
Okay, Laurie, thank you so much for being with us. Laurie Rosenfield, our career consultant. Now, need a resume makeover, help with interviewing, direction, and finding another job? Well, we want to help. You can log on to pix11.com/morningnews and look for this story where you can email us your career questions, and Laurie could help you right here on the Morning News. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Still ahead, next hour, we're going to mess with your mind. Yeah, a little bit. We're going to mess with Francis's mind, a real-life mentalist.
Yours, too.
I don't want it.
Yeah, well, this real-life mentalist is going to be coming in, so we're going to kind of put him to the test. I kind of want him, I'm going to think of something or ask him what's concerning me, what's consuming me, and see if that actually works. So that's next.
All right,
coming up.
Can you see what I'm thinking? We're going to tell you about one company.